Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Code Demon. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to add color to HTML text in about blank. So I'll be using Visual Studio to help do a lot of my heavy programming, and I'll teach you guys along the way. So I am going to head back now. So here's the code that I use. In order to, you have to have at least a standard amount of HTML knowledge in order for me to teach you properly on this one. So here I have a long amount of text that I want to make, right? And I know I compiled it and it all works well, right? And it has no color, right? So the thing is, I'm not able to properly differentiate across different colors. And as you can see in this one, I added a more grayer color, but for this one right here, it's black, but I want to make it red. So if we okay, so look, if we head over to back to Visual Studio, if we go over here to whenever you start a paragraph, here, let me open up a new section here. Um, do that. All right, open up a new section here. If we open up P for paragraph, right? We want to make a paragraph. Before you type in your text, let me just finish this off real quick. Let's go here slash. All right. So before you make a paragraph, you're gonna want to edit the first p marker or tag with style as to the style of the text, and you partition what part of the text you want to edit. And in this case, we want to edit the color of the text, right? And so we put in color. Um, put in color. And then from there, like usually, if you're using Visual Studio Code with a lot of the smart detect, they're gonna have a list of colors to choose from. If not, you can type it in or use RGB right here and select your colors. But what I personally do if I want to do RBG to avoid all of the heavy numbering, I just select a random color, right? Like long green, for example. I click here, and they already pull up the RGB scale, so you don't have to worry about all of that. Let's say I want to make this text here purple. Boom, we make it purple, and the rest goes as followed. All you have to do from here is type in your text, um, and all right. So now we added our text. As you can see right here, there's colors that I've already added. I just didn't implement it and run it back here. So now for making sure it runs fine on Visual Studio, I'm going to save this, run and debug. And if it works here, so as you can see right here, this is now purple. It's just light purple, but it's still purple. And then the text here is green, as it was stated over here. And over here, this text right here, it's where it's red. This is stated as red, right over here. So, or crimson actually. So, and also I also changed the background over here, which works the same way, but it's on body as to the whole thing in general. Not paragraph text or anything like that, just body in general and background color right here. To describe that you're editing the background. Um, put in the good old colon here, and then we have the color right here, or you can just do RGB if you feel like it. Which I don't, but if you do, go for it. No, I'm not stopping you. So now to make sure it works on our inspect elements page, we're just gonna copy this code here. We are going to close this up. Close this up. Let's open up Control Shift C. Now we have our console, not our console, but our elements page. Um, we're gonna edit our as HTML. Delete all of this and paste it with a new text. And as you can see right here, it is now copied. So this is what I can do. And I'm pretty sure you could also do this with the title too. Actually, I think I'm going to try it with the title just for fun. So I'm going to use an example here just for fun. The title, let's see here. If we head over to H1, which is our heading, I'm pretty sure if we just go to style, style, over here also with style, you could edit a lot of things like the font size. Background color doesn't really do anything since you're doing this with heading and not like body in general. Just top the position. If you want to change the position, make some text appear next to another, closer or farther. There's padding, there's margins. Decide which margin to place it on. There's colors, borders, width, heights, and there's a lot more too. The list just goes on and on. So if you go to style, but we want to focus on color, so we go to color. We add the color, um, and as you can see right here on the color, color, and then we add our little colon right here, and we can type color we want, right? Now I'm just going to select one from here for the sake of making things easier, And also, since of how Visual Studio works, every time you type in something, it gets marked up as a variable. So this right here was marked up as a variable, so you could use this now. You could use your previous RGB paddings as a form of color, but I'm gonna go for plum because why not? Color plum. There you go. It popped up. Ignore that text, and now we can save this. Copy that, and then we run in debug to make sure it works here. All right, it seems to work. See, it's a pink. Now the heading is pink. Put this in. Edit this. Edit as HTML. Do the same process as if pasting again, and boom! As you can see, it has now worked. It has now worked. And as you saw previously with the style, you could change the fonts too, which I will teach in a different tutorial. But for now, it's just the basics as to the coloring and different things like that. And to those of you who are watching and continue watching my videos, I want to give you guys a very big thanks. I'm dealing with a little bit of burnout, but I have a lot of video ideas coming. It's just a matter of executing them. So you can expect some stuff later on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned something, although my method of teaching is a little bit crappy. Um, and I thank you guys very much. Have a wonderful day. Or if you're watching this at the day of recording, have a wonderful Friday. So enjoy.